Washington, with its unexpected assault against Israel, Hamas has savagely moved the world's eyes back to the Palestinians and managed an extreme catastrophe for energy to get a milestone U.S.-facilitated bargain among Israel and Saudi Arabia. The Iranian-upheld Islamist assailants who run the ruined, barred Gaza Strip on Saturday terminated a great many rockets and penetrated powers into Israel, precisely 50 years after Middle Eastern states' attack on Israel during the Jewish Blessed Day of Yom Kippur. State leader Benjamin Netanyahu said Israel was at war. Only weeks sooner he had disregarded the Palestinian issue during a discourse at the Unified Countries and said that standardization in 2020 with 3 other Bedouin countries in the purported Abraham Accords had proclaimed another period of harmony. Netanyahu likewise said that Israel was on the cusp of a greater award acknowledgement by Saudi Arabia, watchman of Islam's 2 holiest locales. President Joe Biden, enthusiastic this year's U.S. political decision for a significant strategic success, has pushed for an arrangement, and more discussions were normal before long, notwithstanding incredulity from a portion of Biden's kindred leftists about the proposed security certifications to the moderate realm. It was generally an extreme slope to climb, and that slope just got significantly more extreme, said Brian Catalis, VP of Strategy at the Center East Organization in Washington. The savagery puts a focus on unsettled debates among Israel and the Palestinians and makes it harder to hide those convoluted issues where no one will think to look the manner in which the 2020 Abraham Accords did, he said. Saudi Arabia's true ruler, Crown Sovereign Mohammed Container Salman, has spoken as of late of progress with Israel, yet in addition demanded development on the Palestinian reason, seen as really important for the maturing Lord Salman. Saudi Arabia's unfamiliar service got back to recognizable language Saturday, saying in an explanation that the realm had cautioned of an unstable circumstance because of the preceded with occupation and hardship of the Palestinian public's genuine privileges. Aziz Al-Ghashian, a Saudi master on Saudi-Israeli relations, said the explanation was planned to scatter any idea that the realm would focus on standardization to the detriment of supporting the Palestinians. This sort of circumstance has made Saudi Arabia return to its customary job, he said. Netanyahu put one more snag to these standardization talks since he said this is currently a conflict. I don't expect standardization will occur against the background of war, Al-Ghashian said. Netanyahu has voiced trust that the Abraham Accords showed a 2-state answer for the Palestinians was dead and that what was in store went through associations with Bedouin, who share Israel's antagonism toward Iran's administrative rulers. Netanyahu's administration, the most traditional in Israeli history, has kept on chasing after settlements, albeit the top state leader backtracked in 2020 on extension in the West Bank as he tried to charm the unified Bedouin Emirates, the lead country in the Abraham Accords. Joost Hilterman, Center East head of the Global Emergency Gathering, which hopes to determine clashes, said Hamas might have acted to a limited extent because of dread of approaching further underestimation of the Palestinian reason in Palestinian eyes in the event that Saudi Arabia perceives Israel. With Israel expected to answer powerfully to Saturday's assaults, Bedouin states will probably feel obliged to take a harder line in accordance with public opinion, he said. In the event that all occurs, I would predict a situation where, very much like we enjoy a chilly harmony among Israel and Jordan, among Israel and Egypt, we cut off up with a cooling of friendship among Israel and the Emirates and presumably a postponement, at any rate, of any kind of arrangement among Israel and Saudi Arabia, he said. Stephen Cook, a senior individual on the Chamber on Unfamiliar Relations, highlighted a study that showed only 2% of Saudis supported normalizing attaches with Israel. Iran upholds Hamas and Lebanon's Hezbollah and hailed the hostile. This is about Iran's needs in the Center East, said Danielle Pletka of the Moderate American Venture Organization. Conservative Representative Lindsey Graham said that the assault showed up intended to stop harmony endeavors between Saudi Arabia and Israel. A non-aggression treaty between those two countries would be a bad dream for Iran and Hamas, he said.